Hey guys, Mangles91 here. What's going on? Ow! I'm here with a quick little first look slash fix video. I don't know if you would call how you'd call this. It's anyway. I went down to my local vape shop, Mix It Up Vapor, right here in my hometown. I will be putting a link to their website in the description. I went down there, so everybody who knows Mangles91 knows that I have an iStick 30. I've been loving it. It's been a really good device, and mine died. Dropped it one too many times. I don't know, maybe it got too hot, but it died on me. So I decided, this being my second regulated device that died, I had a variable wattage device, not variable. It was the e-grip, Tech e-grip, and that died on me. So I thought, you know, I'm no good with variable regulated devices, so I went and got a mech mod. And what I got was the Stingray X. Really liking it. It hits really hard. It comes with a hybrid top cap and your standard top cap. Standard top cap has the floating 510 pin in the center, and it really hits nice and hard because it's completely copper all in the internals. But what I had a problem with this button used to like to stick. Like it wouldn't fire, and I thought I need to get that thing firing smooth. Let me take a quick toke. Oh, so good. Yeah, and the button wouldn't fire that well. It would be crunchy, you'd hear it click, and I had to trying to get that bastard to fire. So I thought, we gotta get that thing smooth. We gotta get that thing buttery smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what I did to fix it, because as you can see, it's firing every time now. So guys, here we are down up close with the Stingray X, and we are trying, you can hear my children playing in the background, and we are going to try to fix this sticky button. So let's go ahead and remove, hold on, before I do that, I'm going to take a hit one more time. Alright, let's do this. Let's take this switch right off. We take the switch right fuck off. Alright, so, and my daughter is going crazy. You can hear her back there babbling away. We put the mod to the side. So here we are, we've got our switch. And you can see the black Delrins and the copper. It's a magnetic switch. I love that about it. I do like the whole magnetic switches. There is a mod. There is a mech mod out there that actually, I don't remember the name of it, but that actually, repels, the way it keeps the connection from being made, it repels the battery with magnets. You put a magnet on the back of the battery and it's really cool. Anyway, so here we go. Let's go ahead and take this silver coated copper connection. They say it's silver coated copper, but I think it's brass. We're gonna go ahead and lift now. It's all held together, or not held together. It's all worked with magnets. You see, boop, that thing just pops right off. You didn't see. Let me show you again. Huh, that's weird. Right, so you've got a rice pin in there. Try to make sure you don't lose that. This time it stayed with the one side. So let me show you how that happens again. Right? So you go ahead and once you get your screw off, it's just going to pop right off because of magnets. Alright, cool. Now you can also see, to get my screw here, this little guy right there, that is your rice pin. I know it's not that easy to see on my camera, but that is your rice pin. That keeps everything from spinning freely. You can see that this also has a notch. You can't really see it, but this also has a notch that it fits into. But that's not what we're talking about. We're going to talk about getting this thing nice and smooth. So, there we go. There's our four pieces. Hold on, this. 4 pieces. We've got the upper section of the switch, the connection, the silver plated connection for the switch, the lower connection of the switch, the lower portion of the switch, which is where you press your finger on the bottom side, and the rice pin. Okay, so let's make this thing a bit smooth. So there are a couple things you can do. You can take some sandpaper, and you can try to get vertical striations in this center post. And you do that by taking sandpaper and sanding up and down. And what that'll do is it'll cause little tiny scratches, little grooves facing up and down. You're going to do the same. You could do the same thing on this by just sanding up and down. Now, if you do that, use oil. Don't dry sand it. It's not good to dry sand copper. But I don't have any sandpaper, so I was like, what can I do? But if you don't have any sandpaper on hand and you just want a quick fix that works pretty good, this doesn't fix it completely. I think doing this and sanding it would fix it completely. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of petroleum jelly and we're going to lube that bastard up. Let's keep the name brand off the screen. All right, so we're just going to hold on. Let me just take a little bit right here. Got a little dab. Hold on, let me see. Got a little dab on there. Just a little dab on there. It's actually a bit too much. Let me get some of that off. Really, just the smallest amount. That's all you need. Put that aside. Now we're going to lube up around the base of the... I'm just running that petroleum jelly around this post. All the way around it, up and down. We're going to do the same. Now I'm also going to... You should coat that pin too. That pin needs to slide freely. But now we're also going to do the same over here on this guy. That little channel for where your rice pin goes, go ahead and put a little bit of dab in there too. Just get it all nice and lubed up. So there she is. Can't really tell because I put a very thin coat. But there it is, lubed up. Oh my, all this lube talk, right? So we're going to go and reassemble our switch. Now we got to make sure we put it the correct way. Delrin side up, not Delrin side down, or else you're going to short out your battery and maybe create a hand grenade. So we just reassemble the switch and put our fire pin back in, our connector pin, the silver plated piece, you know, that fucker that I was talking about earlier, that guy in there. Now you want to make sure this stays down nice and tight on the you want to make this thing that's, yeah, do I even English, bro? Gotta make sure this sucker stays nice and tight and screwed down. Don't cross thread it. Get it all screwed down, and there we go. Oh, nice and snug. And she will now fire much smoother. Let's go ahead and reassemble it. We'll jump back up to the other screen and wrap this sucker up. I'll tell you about some Mix It Up Vapor. Mix It Up Vapor is an awesome shop, guys. I met the owner recently. We sat down, we talked for a good couple hours. I really enjoy his shop, really enjoy the people he hired, really enjoy that dude himself. Let's take a quick vape. Alright guys, and that's what I got for you today. I don't really do these review videos that often. I'm a live broadcast on Twitch, but this really helped me. Anybody had... Now this also works for the Nemesis model. Nemesis and Stingray have very, very similar. So if you have a Nemesis, you can do the exact same thing. Now there are a few other things that I was told that you can do to fix that issue. One being, you want to get vertical striations in both the outer ring post of those things that I lubed up. You can do that using oil and sandpaper. Yeah, and that came straight from the manufacturer who creates the Authentic. So it's not the perfect button yet. When I get a hold of some sandpaper, I'm going to do that, put those striations in there. Try to get that bastard right. But guys, this is Mangles91 saying thank you for tuning into this little video. I will have a full review where we break this bastard all the way down to its infinite tiny little pieces. We'll look at the hybrid top cap or the standard top cap. I'm going to break it down and look at all the engravings, the inner sides and everything. But I'm going to vape on this just a little bit longer, a couple more weeks before I do. Well, thank you guys for watching. Y'all are a beast. And remember, check me out on twitch.tv every night between 9 and 3 a.m. Eastern Standard on Thursdays. Love your faces. And remember to check it out. Mixitupvapor.com. They don't have a website where you can order from yet, but call them. They can ship you out some juice. So guys, more quick vape. Let's get the balls out of here. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys later for the full review.